What's up guys, it's DarkArmedAlliance, and today I'm really excited to show you guys this new Spiral deck. I've been really excited since it was announced in Japan in the OCG for Maximum Crisis to play this deck. It's a really fun deck. It's really a beatdown deck like I used to play in the old school days, where I played like United We Stand, some equip cards, maybe a few traps here and there to negate a couple of things, but mostly it was just make a big monster, make one big ass boss monster, and just swing with everything I had and make it again. And just keep swinging and swinging and swinging until you win. It's very simple deck, very budget deck if you want to play it. And it's a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun. So let's get right on into playing Spirals. This is actually a debut deck profile on my channel. So first off, we're always going to play 3 copies of Phantasm Spiral Dragon. You have to play 3 of these. He is a war-torn dragon that is just amazing, and actually if you look at the cards, you can actually see a story in the cards. So we'll get into that maybe in another video. So then we play 3 copies of Megalo Smasher X. Megalo Smasher X is a great card to play in this deck because it's a water type, so you can make Bahamut Shark very easily, and it's a 2k attack monster, and the only monsters you really want to main deck besides maybe a Rescue Rabbit is normal monsters. So speaking of other normal monsters, we're playing 3 copies of Caboozles, which I thought that Megalo Smasher X was just going to completely replace Caboozles, but apparently it just kind of became its best friend. So we're playing 3 copies of Caboozles, 3 copies of Megalo Smasher X, 3 copies of Phantasmal Spiral Dragon, and 1 copy of Rescue Rabbit, just because we play all these normal monsters so we can easily make Rescue Rabbit viable in the deck. So that's it for the monsters. You're only playing 10 main deck monsters because a lot of the deck actually lets us special summon monsters from the deck, so we don't need that many main deck monsters. I know it looks small, but it works. Trust me, I play tested this deck a lot. And I mean a lot, because I just really enjoyed the old aspect of the beatdown deck. So first off, we're going to play 3 copies of Terraforming, because you just have to play 3 copies of Terraforming to get to your Pacificus, the Phantasm City. You have got to get Phantasm City out as quickly as possible, because its effects are as follows. And this one's really one that you have to read. This card cannot, you cannot normal summon or special summon effect monsters the turn you activate this card. So you're not going to worry about that, because the only monster you main deck that's effect monsters is Rescue Rabbit. Once per turn, if you normal summon or special summon exactly 1 normal monster, this is important, you can add 1 Phantasm Spiral card from your deck to your hand. So it searches your trap cards that are Phantasm Spirals, and it searches your equip spells that are Phantasm Spirals as well. If your opponent activates a card or effect except during the damage step, you can special summon a token with 2000 attack, 2000 defense, and it's a level 8. But something to keep in mind about that is if you already control a token, you can't special summon another token. So Pacificus is amazing because of that. It just allows so many plays and allows you to set up with it, and it's just, you have to play Pacificus. You have to get to Pacificus fast. Then I play 3 copies of Phantasm Spiral Grip. Phantasm Spiral Grip is, in my opinion, the best of the 3 equip spells, because it makes your monster gain 500 attack, and then when the equipped monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle, which isn't hard with a Megalo Smasher X that has 2500 attack, you can special summon 1 Phantasm Spiral Dragon from your deck, hand deck, or graveyard, and equip it with this card, then inflict 1000 points of damage to your opponent. But keep in mind, if you special summon this, it gets an attack too, and then this actually equips to that Phantasm Spiral monster. So this comes out at 3400, and this swings. And then next turn, if this whacks into something, and it's got this, you can unequip it, and then equip it to another one, and then swing with that. So your opponent's probably going to lose if you get that combo off. Then I only play 2 copies of Phantasm Spiral Wave. This one's really good, but it's not the best. It's probably the second best in my opinion. You equip it only to a normal monster, and the first time the equipped monster would be destroyed by battle each turn, it is not. And at the end of the battle phase, is what sucks. At the end of the battle phase, if the equipped monster battled, you can special summon 1 Phantasm Spiral Dragon from your hand deck or graveyard and equip it with this card. Then your opponent discards one card at random. Or actually, I don't think it's at random. Then your opponent discards one card, so they get to pick what card. But it sucks because it special summons it at the end of the battle phase, so it's one of those, damn, I could have attacked. Then you get to play 2 copies of Phantasm Spiral Clash. Clash is really good because it lets you inflict piercing damage, but at the same time, it's kind of the worst because all it does is inflict piercing damage. And when the equipped monster inflicts battle damage to your opponent, any way they inflict battle damage to your opponent, you can special summon a Phantasm Spiral Dragon from your hand deck or graveyard, from anywhere, except banished, and equip it with this card. So all these, if they get their effect off, they special summon a Phantasm Spiral Dragon and then equip themselves to it. So basically it's about making a really big dragon. And then you can change the one attack position monster your opponent controls to defense position. So it's kind of the worst one out of the 3, but you still need it because you can get an auto win condition that we'll get into in just a minute if you can get all 3 of them onto a Phantasm Spiral Dragon. But I'll get into that in just a minute. Then we play 3 copies of Unexpected Die because we play so many normal monsters in the main deck. You need it. And if you special summon out a Megalo Smasher X, normal summon a Camboozles, you instantly have a Bahamut Shark. So you have some other plays besides just making Phantasm Spiral Dragon in the deck. Let me slide these up really quick because I have more spells. I know. This deck is very, very spell heavy. Then we play 2 copies of MST. MST is really, really nice in the deck because it kind of helps pop your stuff, and I don't want to play Twin Twister, surprisingly, because I don't want to discard certain cards to the graveyard. So I'm playing MST for now, but I always say this, if you want to play Twin Twister, by all means. I just play MST because I don't want to discard a lot of stuff. I don't have the resources to get rid of. So then I play 3 copies of Heatwave, which is amazing. You can OTK your opponent just on a Heatwave. I'm serious. You can only activate at the start of your main phase 1, so you can't activate anything else before you activate Heatwave. You have to activate Heatwave first, or you can't activate it at all. Neither player can normal or special summon effect monsters until your next draw phase. So if you activate this turn 1, your opponent has to basically set whatever they can set and then pass. They cannot normal or special summon an effect monsters. That's it. So Heatwave is like amazing in this deck. So that's it for the spells. Let's get into the traps really quick. And we don't play a whole hell of a lot of traps. So the majority of the deck is actually our spell cards. So we're going to play 1 copy of Skill Drain because we don't give no shits about effects. 1 copy of Phantasm Spiral Assault. This is the win condition card. You can target 1 Phantasm Spiral Dragon on your field, and then if you target him, when it destroys 3 effect monsters while being equipped with 3 different equipped spell cards that are Phantasm Spirals, you automatically win the duel. You just auto-win. And there's nothing your opponent can really do at that point to stop you from winning. And it's just amazing. So, I mean, it's one of those, you only need 1 because it's searchable, and it's very rare that you get it off, but I want to play it because I might get it off. So it's just awesome. And then I play only 2 copies of Phantasm Spiral Assault, or Phantasm Spiral Power. This one's really cool because if all monsters you control are normal monsters, you can target 1 effect monster your opponent controls, and until the end phase of the turn, it loses 1,000 attack and defense, and its effects are negated. So it makes it easy for you to swing over with your smaller monsters to get off the equipped spell monster's effects. And then you can activate it from your hand if you control Umi, which I forgot to mention, that Pacificus counts as Umi, or Umi, or however you want to say it, the water field spell. And if this card is in your graveyard, you can banish it from your graveyard, then target 1 normal monster, and equip it with 1 Phantasm Spiral equipped spell card from your hand or graveyard, which is nice. It's just really nice. Then we play 3 copies of Phantasm Spiral Battle. This one is the best trap. It is by far the best trap. If all monsters you control are normal monsters, you can target 1 monster, or 1 face-up card your opponent controls, or 1 card your opponent controls for that matter, and destroy it. It just instantly pops it. So you're playing 3 cards that just pop stuff for no reason. And if Umi is on the field, which Pacificus counts, you can activate it directly from your hand, like a spell card. And if it's in your graveyard, you can banish it to target one normal monster you control and equip that normal monster with all Phantasm Spiral equipped spell cards on the field currently. So it's awesome. And then finally, 2 Solemn Strikes, because why not? You don't have to play this. If you're trying to play budget, play the Poor Man Solemn Strike, and that's Horn of Heavens, Grand Horns. If you don't have Solemn Strike, play the Poor Man Solemn Strike. But anyways, guys, let's get into the extra deck really quick to finish this one up. So we're going to play 2 copies of Bahamut Shark, because it's super easy to make, and you can detach it to make your Totally Awesomes. Because Totally Awesome's a thing in this deck, and this deck is totally awesome. We're going to play 2 copies of Hope Woven Dragon Spider Shark, because everything we play in the deck is water, and it's super easy to make. Number 37, awesome card, and it takes 2 water monsters to make it. 1 copy of Daigusto Emerald, because it can actually bring our Phantasm Spiral Dragons back from the grave, which is crazy. You can detach a card from it to target 1 non-effect monster in your graveyard and special summon it. So it's literally a walking monster reborn at this point in this deck. 1 Dark Rebellion, because it swings for big damage. 1 Castiel, because Castiel is the shit and spins stuff. 1 Abyss Dweller, because Abyss Dweller is, you know, a little bit of negation, and it increases all water monsters' attack by 500, so it just makes your monsters even bigger. And then for the rank 8s, because he is a level 8, we play 1 Divine Dragon Knight Failgran, 1 38 Hope Harboring Dragon Titanic Galaxy, which is the longest, most ridiculous name ever, besides Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon. 1 copy of number 107 Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon, 1 copy of Full Armor Photon Dragon, and 1 copy of number 95 Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter Dragon, because all of this is easy to make in the deck. And that's it. But anyways, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoy this deck. I really hope you guys play it and enjoy it. Don't forget to join DarkArmedAlliance down below. This is Dark Armed Duelist. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later, guys.